Hello and welcome. Today I want to introduce you to more some concepts which I've come across while reading Napoleon Hill's book Think and Grow Rich, and I think that they're really worthwhile concepts as stages of working through to reach your goals. And I'll just run through them. I've just got them here on the side, and the first one he comments on is fix your mind on exactly what you desire. First thing you've got to do in the process of planning, if you've got a goal or a dream that you want to achieve something with your life, something that is important to you, you need to create it so that it's a desire that is an unshiftable desire. That you want to reach that because it is really, a rock solid, important thing in your life that you want to be able to achieve. And so the first step that Napoleon suggests is just simply fix in your mind exactly what it is that you want to achieve. He then talks about determining exactly to what extent you intend to give in return for the desire. In other words, what are you prepared to give in order to reach that desired outcome that you want to achieve? Because nothing is gained if nothing is given. You have to be prepared to give in order to get that desired outcome. So think about what it is that you are prepared to give in order to get where you want to be. The next point that he raises, establish a definite date. Having a deadline. A deadline is so important. One of the comments, and I have raised this in previous articles, is that a deadline, you find most of your effort, when you've got a deadline, most of your really productive effort will be in the last 20% of time that you've got available prior to the deadline. So it is so important to have a specific deadline there, that you have a target to aim for. Otherwise it can just go on, and you never really give your desire the quality time and effort that is needed to actually make it happen in an appropriate time. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing, create a definite plan, so that you can basically, really, I'll read what it's got here. It explains it. Just create a definite plan for carrying out your desire, and begin at once, whether you are ready or not, to put this plan into action. And that's the other part about it. We are very good at trying to build up a very comprehensive plan that will put everything in place, dot the I's, cross the T's, and by the time you do all that, there's every chance you will have missed the opportunity to actually really do something. It's better to just get rolling, and you'll be surprised how over the years you have developed an information base in which to deal with the challenges that come through that you will have to meet. And even with consistent reading too, reading good, whether they be articles or whether even it's CDs or something like that, but something that is improving your personal development, you'll find that you will have a lot more experience there to deal with the challenges than you actually really appreciated you had. And the next point that they raise, write a clear, concise statement of what you desire and intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition, state what you intend to give up in return to get there, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. Now, it's really the important thing here is writing it down, so that you have it there right in front of you, so that you don't lose the context of what you're doing. You have it right at hand all the time to refer to. And then the sixth and most final part of this whole process is actually reading the statement out aloud twice a day. Napoleon suggests once before retiring for bed and once after you rise, once before going to bed and once after you get up in the morning. And this consistently keeping it in front of you so that you can basically live the desire, make it part of you, so that you try and create it so that it is a living, real activity that you have achieved. And have achieved is the important thing, because if you can be that where you want to be, or actually live that experience, it's much easier to keep the focus on your goal, your desire to get there. So I'll just quickly recap. You've got first fix in your mind exactly what you're planning, what your desire is. Determine what you are prepared to give in order to get there. Then establish when you want to achieve it. Do your plan, do a definite plan. Write it, plan how you're going to get there. Then write it all down in a clear, concise statement of exactly what you desire, when, what you're prepared to give in return, and the end result. And then verbalize that twice a day. Read it on a regular basis. And you'll be surprised how that will lift and motivate and focus you and your attention to achieving your goal. So I encourage you to think about and look at those steps. And I just want to also encourage you to come and visit my blog, where I have a whole lot of other information and that can help you in this sort of area. So please come and visit me at andrewharwood.com, and I hope to see you there. Thanks again for your time.